Hello, wonderful and beautiful people of God. This is your friend and your sister, and you're welcome back to my channel, Elizabeth Moore. So today, we're going to be picking up on this book. Do you remember this book? Make It Count. Yes, we're going to be finishing up with the book. We've started reading the book, and I think this is the last, the third lap. I hope it's going to be the last one. About this book. So, like I said from the beginning, this is a book written by Caine. It was actually a gift, or let me say a bonus, as a book that I bought during the nationwide pandemic that happened to everyone in 2021. I was reading a book, Unexpected was the one I bought from her, and she actually sent me this book. It's volume 1, 2, and 3. So I've been going through them and giving you some tips about it. So at the last one, I stopped at the 22nd one. The 22nd one. So the 22nd one says, you can start bad and finish good because of the redemptive love of Jesus. You can start bad and finish good because of the redemptive love of Jesus. So that's one of the tips she has given. Did she put any write-up on it? No write-up at all. So it's actually 30 tips. It says 30 quick thoughts to maximize every moment. So 23, it says put your problems in his hands. Whose hands? The mighty hands of Jesus. That's what she's saying. So put your hands in his hands. Put your worries, put your problems, put everything that you've got, cast it upon him. Let's read what she has to say about this. Think about this. God is so big. Everything in the entire universe belongs to him. He really holds the whole world in his hands. So let me ask you, in our daily lives, why do we so often think more of our problems than his goodness and his faithfulness? So the question is, why do we so much think of our own problems than his goodness and his faithfulness? That's a big question, to be honest. Because I think so much about my problems. It actually takes me a while. It actually takes me before I could come back to my senses to think about God's goodness and faithfulness. It takes a while. Probably, before I could come back. But the first thing that happens is the problem. I don't know if that happens to you as well. If it does, just drop it in the comment section. So Colossians 3 and verse 2 reminds us to set your minds on the things above and not on earthly things. The bigger God is in our lives, and the more we meditate on him and his word, the smaller our problems become. So today I challenge you to spend your time focusing on the bigness of God and watch everything else pale in comparison. I think I should start doing that more often. 24. Look at the beautiful yellow page. 24. We can trust an unknown future to a very known God. We can trust an unknown future to a very known God. I like the way she's put that. 25. Nothing is impossible with God. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Honestly. Listen to what she's got to say. Imagine how radically different our lives would be. The confidence we would walk in. The miracles we would see. And the lives that would be changed as a result of God not being limited by our past, our problems, our disappointments, our limitations, or our circumstances. But Jesus looked at them and said, with men, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19 and 26. So I challenge you to believe this today. There is no problem it cannot solve, no question it cannot answer, no disease it cannot heal, no demon it cannot cast out, no enemy it cannot defeat, no difficulty it cannot overcome. No bondage it cannot break. No need it cannot meet. And definitely, and that's me now saying this, definitely no mountain it cannot move. Let's read Matthew 19:16 again. But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. What are those things you're trusting God for? What are those things that you think is so impossible? I challenge you today, I charge you today to cast it all on him, because it says that with God, all things, absolutely all things are possible. 26. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Do you? Do you keep record of wrongs? Do you remember the last time your spouse hit you? Do you remember the last time your friend spoke that word to you? Do you keep record of wrongs? When I mean keep record of wrongs, I mean, it might not be, as human beings, we remember things, don't we? Don't get me wrong. Someone should help me out in the comment section. We do remember things, don't we? But when we talk about keeping record of things, that means you're thinking of retaliating back to that person. I think that's what it means. If anybody has another, thing, you can talk about it in the comment section. I'm happy to hear it. Oops. She actually didn't say anything about it. But, let me know what you think or what you make of this. Now, 27, it says, where is the pause button? Come on. Where is the pause button? We need to slow down, don't we? We really need to slow down. Sometimes I wish life had a pause button. In the 22nd century, in the 22nd century culture we're living in, it is so easy to become consumed by what's next. The next task we have to accomplish, the next place we have to go, the next conversation we have to have. You see, my husband, I'm going to talk about this here. My husband is always thinking about the next thing. He never stops thinking. He's like, what am I going to do now? What are you going to do now? What is that person going to say? He is a warrior. If there's something like that, he is a warrior. We can get so wrapped up in everything we are doing that we actually begin to relate to God based on our works or achievements. Psalm 46 verse 10, NIV reminds us to be still and know that I am God. I love Psalm 46. I love it so much. I pray with it. It is essential that we allow for a pause moment in our lives, because it is in those times that we can hear the voice of God, be reminded of his greatness, rest in his presence, and allow his peace to be stabilized in every area of our lives. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalm 46. 28. You lead from the inside out. You lead from the inside out. I like that color combination there. Look at it. You lead from the inside out. What she got to say here? Okay, nothing. So you lead from the inside out. That means you do less of talks and more of actions. Is it? You do less of talks, more of actions. So let your leading start from your thoughts before you bring them out. So with your thoughts, and then you begin to do them before you begin to talk. Not just talking from your head, putting things here, I want this, and then, yeah, I think I get it. I think I do. Yeah, so the 29th one, it says, wait on the Lord. Wait. Just wait on the Lord. I've got no doubt you awoke this morning as I did, mentally rehearsing the endless list of things you have to get done today. Is it that exhausting? Did you do that? You woke up and then the next thing that comes to your mind, I have to do this. I have to get this done. I have to get this done. Does it happen to you? That's what she's saying there, because she's actually experiencing it, and that's what she's saying. As I was drinking my extra dry cappuccino and going through my to-do list, I began to feel overwhelmed before I had even begun the day. But then I remembered, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. So in Christ, we already have all the strength we need to do whatever we are meant to accomplish today. Our only requirements are to wait. That's it, just wait. Wait upon the Lord. That's what you're supposed to do, innit? Our only requirements are just to wait, to trust and rely on God, our strength. So I'm going to read that Isaiah 40 and verse 31 again. It says, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. 30. Now this is the last bit. And it says, to find the passion that you're looking, to find the passion that you're seeking, you must be passionate about seeking. I'll take that again. To find the passion that you're seeking, you must be passionate about seeking. So to find the passion about what you're looking for or what you're seeking, then that means you have to be passionate about seeking it. Because if you don't put passion into looking for that thing, you might eventually not get it. For example, you've lost a key to a place. Are you just gonna sit down idly while looking for it? No. You're gonna put some passion. You're gonna start looking for it in places that you might even think they don't get to. You get to places that you think they don't even get to, just for you to make sure that you find it. So you have to put this passion in it. Same as your mobile phone. When you misplace your mobile phone, how does it do? What do you do? Do you just like, oh, I just missed my mobile phone, I'll see it there, or do you put some passion in it? So if you don't put that passion into what you're seeking, that means you're not even passionate about the thing that you're seeking. I think that's what she's trying to say there. So that is the 30th one that she has written. And yeah, for this book, Make It Count. Let me see what is on the last page. Absolutely nothing. And this one, absolutely nothing as well. So that is the end of this book that she said, make it count. So 30 quick thoughts to maximize every moment. And this is just volume 1. Remember, I told you it's got volume 2 and volume 3 as well. So if you really want to get it, please do. And let me just read something about the author to you. It says, Caine is a recognized teacher, a preacher, author, and activist. As the founder of the A21 campaign, do you know the A21 campaign that she does? You need to find out about it. It's about bringing people, I'm not going to let the cat out of the basket. So A21 campaign, Caine leads one of the largest non-profit organizations in the world, dedicating to rescuing victims of human trafficking with active outreach in 9 countries. Additionally, Caine shares messages of hope and encouragement in churches across the globe and frequently addresses leaders of some of the world's largest organizations. So she and her husband, Nick, currently reside in California with their 2 daughters. So if you want to know more about Caine, please go to, I'm sure if you just type in Caine on the internet, something is just going to come out. I don't know what is our website is all about, what the address of our website is. But if you just type a name, Caine, on the internet, you would get her. And like I said, this is not a paid promotion. This is just something that I'm just doing because I believe in the works that she's doing. I believe that the way I can help propagate the gospel as well is by trying to encourage things like this on my platform, and that's the reason why I am doing it. So thank you very much for staying with me through this volume 1 that we've read. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring the volume 2 and the volume 3 to you. Maybe sometimes I may, I'm not really sure. But I mean, this is volume 1. So I'm going to, at the end of this video, I'm going to put it the end screens there, the volume, I mean the first part of it, that's I've termed it Make It Count Series 1, Make It Count Volume 1 Series 1, Make It Count Volume 1 Series 2, and this is going to be Make It Count Volume 1 Series 3. So you find it there. If anytime you want to read this book, you can always like play the videos. They are about 15 minutes or 16 minutes long each. So you can always like pick them up and get something for yourself. So till I come your way again next time, thank you so very much for always watching me on this videos, listening to me, giving me your feedback, subscribing, sharing it with your family and friends. I am so grateful. Thank you very much. God bless you and bye.